Howdy, howdy, and welcome back here to Alma as we are continuing our 2 weeks of Alma series. Although this is part of a much larger series as we are now on episode 39. And we're going to head over here because, well, as I mentioned in the last episode, we're in October and we have a lot of things to get done. And one of those we're going to focus on is getting the corn fully harvested. We have both harvesters over here. And on top of that, we also want to get the grass fields fully mowed. So let's get this started up here. We'll get these harvesters going, and then we'll run the little intro, and then while that's happening, we're going to head over and get the straws. In the beautiful Missouri countryside lies a little town called Alma. Join me in this series as we make $5 million and build the ultimate farm.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Quit my job.
As we continue on hitting towards that $5 million challenge, we are over here at the animal dealer to get our straw sold, well, the soybean straw sold. And then we need to hurry up and get back to the farm because both of our harvesters are completely filled up and they're just sitting there. They're not harvesting corn. And I'm paying people to sit there, which I don't like. All right, this should be about all of it. There we go, $27,321. Awesome, that's not bad for a bunch of soybean straw. So let's get back over to the farm because we need to get our harvesters unloaded so they can get back to harvesting that corn. All right, back over at the farm, we got our semi and trailer, and we're gonna start with emptying out the gleaner. And I'm not sure about this angle on that. Is that pipe going to clear the corn header? I actually don't know because we've never used this header with the gleaner before. In previous years, it was on the New Holland. Let's just try this angle here. Let's see how far the pipe goes out. I think, oh, it's actually going to be more than clearing that. Awesome. All right, so let's get the gleaner emptied, and then we're going to head over to the New Holland and empty it as well. And we're just pulling up here to the New Holland. Let's see here. I think my line's good. Yep, there we go. All right, so let's get this emptied out, and that way the harvesters can continue on with their harvesting. Is that when you're going to wait? I think it is. Awesome. Was worried about maybe we're gonna have a little collision here, but Courseplay is pretty awesome and it took care of it. While Elizabeth and Sarah continue on the cornfield, we're gonna grab the 2 mowers here and head over to our grass field and get started on that. And then in addition to that, we also need to get the sprayer over to the rye field so that we can get all the weeds sprayed on that as well. Let's turn the shed light so we can see where we're going. Well, I also forgot we also need to spray this field as well. So we're going to get a Courseplay loaded up and have the worker spray the barley field first before we move the worker this over to the rye field. Let's grab this little corner here and oh, whoops, I ran into a tree. Oopsie. All right, let me just get up here to the starting place. Grab this corner. There we go. All right, let's get the Courseplay loaded up. All right, Courseplay is loaded up and ready to go. So let's turn this over to a worker. First waypoint. There we go. All right, we are good to go. And I'm just noticing something here. Elizabeth and Sarah have stayed at the same fill level for a little bit, so I'm a little concerned that something happened. So let's head back over to the cornfield and check out and see what's going on over there. Well, it looks like they are trying to operate in the same space and neither one is operating. So let's hop in the gleaner here, and then what I'll do is let the New Holland go, get a couple of rows done, and then while that's happening, we're going to empty the gleaner here into our truck. Oh, that New Holland is just tearing through the field. Oh, the gleaner's going to have a lot of ground to make up. Oh, it is almost emptied here. The front part of the trailer is all filled up here, so we're going to dump the rest of this into the back, and then we will have the worker continue on with finishing up the rest of the cornfield and see if they can catch up with the New Holland. Well, I wanted to give old Red here some food because, well, he's a good dog. He likes red tractors. He doesn't like green tractors. Before we do start mowing the fields here, I decided, you know what, we need to give the cows out there in the pasture some straw. So let me just grab, let's see, let's get 2 bales should do it. There we go. Now I'm not sure if it will take bales or if I have to shred it. So let's just try dropping it here, see if it takes it, and no, it's not. I'm just gonna try moving it around here to see if it does anything. And nope. All right, so I need to get a bale shredder to add straw to this field. Well, I think in the meantime, I'm gonna take this over and put it into the cow barn here, so at least that, you know, it's not going to waste. And then I will figure out getting a bale shredder and getting that taken care of later. Well, it's almost 6:30 here, and looks like they are just about done with all the harvesting here, which is fantastic news. So what I'm going to do is get here to the New Holland and empty it out. Let's see here. Oh, I overshot it a little bit there. Let me just correct this real quick. There we go. Awesome. What I'm going to do here is let's hop in the New Holland. I've always wanted to do this. Let's fire the worker there. Let's hop in the gleaner. Fire the worker there. See if I can do this. I've always wanted to empty one harvester into another harvester, and oh, whoops. You know what? Where am I? Ooh, nice sunset. Let's hop in the New Holland here. Fold the header up. Oops, that's the pipe. There we go. I know this is really foolish. It's so much longer. But I've always wanted to do this, like empty one harvester, another harvester, and have that harvester emptied in the truck. I don't know why I'm doing it, but hey, I did it. There we go. We did a thing. I did a thing. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this dumped here into the silo. We'll park the harvesters, and then we're going to call it a day and move on the next day so we can get started on the mowing during the daylight. So I was curious, I want to see how much corn we ended up with, and we ended up with 219,000 liters. That is awesome. Really amazing to see. Well, that was the end of a very long but very profitable and productive day. So we're going to head into the house here, grab some dinner, and then we're going to move on to the last half of October so we can mow that grass field. We are here on the last half of October and a beautiful morning. And before we head over to the grass field and start on that, I am going to, well, work on this a little bit here. So we came across a little issue here, in that the network distributor that we got is not able to keep up with the BGA. It's not even remotely close. So our options are we can buy a whole bunch of them and maybe do it, or we can buy the more expensive version, which has a much higher capacity. It's double the price, and I think we're going to go down that option. Boy, I can't talk. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy one of these, and we might have to buy a second one if this also can't keep up. Let's see here. Let me get this lined up here. Actually, let's just check this, because what I might want to do is, if we have to get a second, I want to leave enough room here to put another one in front of it. So I think right about here. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. All right, so that will allow us to well, it has a much higher throughput, so, and also capacity, so it should hopefully keep up with our BGA. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn that on now. And then let's go down here to the, the BGA. Let's head over here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this back to distributing. So what I had done once I realized that is I stopped distributing because I wanted to empty it out so that we could, let me see here, where are we? Here we are. But I wanted to empty it out so that we could sell it without losing all of our electricity. So I had to, which ended up taking quite a few days. Yeah, it was just a really slow process. But we did spend some money there, got it upgraded, but now I'm hoping that that should be able to keep up with the amount of electricity and methane that we produce, which should increase increase how fast we're making the money even more. So I have a worker getting going on the mowing there. Getting going. I'm not sure if that's good English or not, but we're going to go with it. But yeah, while they're getting going on that, we're going to head over here and get going on this. And by this, I mean we need to get this field here with our rye fully sprayed down with herbicide to kill the weeds. Because yeah, it's just right now a giant weed field. So we will get this unfolded here and get this field all sprayed and get these weeds all killed. Kill them all. Well, I was going to do course plan this, but then I decided, nah, we'll just do it myself, because with how massive this thing is, it's not going to take that long. This is actually a really awesome sprayer. I'm kind of liking it. I think we might keep this one. At least I'm thinking we will. I don't know. We probably will. But let me continue on with getting this field sprayed, and then once we're done with that, we'll hop back over to the grass field and continue on with getting that grass picked up, because I'm guessing by the time we're done with this, the mowing should be almost done. Well, after the first headland, I decided to change my mind. I'm getting a little high-centered there. And we're going to let worker continue on with spraying that field, and then we're going to hop here in the Massey and start picking up this grass. And yeah, it's mainly because we have too much to get done, and yeah, might as well get everything done at once if we can, because there is a lot getting done, and you know, we're racing against the clock here. Well, I did miss a few spots on the first up and down I did, but I got all the headlands done. There's no spot missed. Oh boy. I'll go back and grab those. Actually, yeah. It's gonna annoy me if I don't, so let's go back here and grab these little spots I missed, and then I'll continue on the up and downs here. Well, the mowing is all done, and I did see a little notice a little bit ago that yeah, I know it's almost full. That the spraying is also done. So we are making fantastic progress, which is great to see. So let me just get the rest of this, then we'll take it over to the fermenter. All right, so we have just a little over 201,000 liters of grass, which is phenomenal. So let's just get this backed up here. Start dumping that in. And let's see what we have. So we have 364,000 liters, and we're about to have like probably another 190,000. What I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put this over to distributing, I think. Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to send all of that over to the BGA, as we have plenty stockpiled in the cow pens to do that. Now I need to go down here. I need to turn on silage for it to do it. All right, there we go. We are set there. And so now we just need to wait for it to roll over to the next hour to move everything over. I just want to check and see if we do straw. No, it's not really, doesn't actually pay a whole lot more if we do with the straw. Let's see here. So we just need to roll over till 10. There we go. All the silage moved over. So let's set this back to storing. All right, there we go. Awesome. So we'll end up with probably around 190-ish thousand liters of silage when it's all done processing that, which is more enough. And on top of that, we might be able to get another cut of grass in. But even if we don't, no big deal, because well, all of the cow pens have pretty much enough silage to get through till spring plus a little bit extra, so we're good to go. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here, and over here on the right side is going to be a link over to the playlist for our SOD series, so be sure and go check it out if you haven't already, and I hope you have a wonderful day.